wings, spitting bars, and apocalypse not for MCs. I'm the horseman. What I'm whipping up, that's a potion. Been conjuring up some different roses. Do you believe in magic? Cause I got that hocus pocus. You mad? You can't throw me off of this focus. A savage beast working on my masterpiece, opus. What you gon' do with my shit booming? Your shit go bust. No rust, blood rush. I said we go nuts. Roll up, blow gust. My microphone lust, dropping new ditties. We too litty, about to run the city, beating 100 like 250s. My new giddy up, call it a drive. I just live it up, and I've arrived. I'ma ride a sick one of this, yeah. 2018, yeah, I'm fucking up this, yeah. You've been waiting a while for this, yeah. Aiming for the top and can't miss, yeah. I'ma ride a sick one of this, yeah. 2018, yeah, I'm fucking up this, yeah. You've been waiting a while for this, yeah. Aiming for the top and can't miss, yeah. I'ma ride a sick one of this, yeah. Pick the party up, we gon' pick the party up. Shots down, we gon' pick the party up. Another round, we gon' pick the party up. Any party, people pick the party up. Party up, we gon' pick the party up. Shots down, we gon' pick the party up. Another round, we gon' pick the party up. Any party, people pick the party up. All those straight shots down, Don Julio. 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up to get down like Julio. Patrick Tracy, Ocho Loco, and I'm sipping on a foe. Loco that is, I smoke all there is. I ain't listening, fuck the haters. She said she wanna party, so I know what it is. Summertime living, we all go where we live. I took a few minutes of my busy schedule to make this fiesta crack just like some eggs, yo. I tell a bad girl to leg on my good throw. I let her party, she wanna party cause she said so. Who came in here just to take the edge off? And who's in here to raise their whole fucking heads off? We gon' party hard, yeah, until it gets soft. And pick it up again right where we left off. Pick the party up.
All right, and just like that, we are live with the Jungle Live here from RotoWild Fantasy Sports. I am Bolts Bolton, 19,000 contest won on FanDuel, 24,000 in cash prizes. Here I am to take you through today's NBA slate, and we are going to do it quick because the time and the clock is ticking. You see it there at 24 minutes. I advised you to join the big game hunting contest, and I'm proud to announce today that RotoWild is now a free community. Go ahead and join. Everyone can join and contribute to our free community due to our sponsors. So thank you very much to our sponsors. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started with today's slate. What do I got for you guys today? I have the spreadsheet as usual, and we've got a couple games highlighted that what we want to definitely take a closer look at, right? So here, let's start with the biggest game of the night, in my opinion, which is going to be this Sacramento and Clipper game. So that's where we're going to start to design our main slate lineup. So here it is. You got some big name players. De'Aaron Fox, he's been on an absolute tear, right? So sign him up. Tobias Harris, also very, very good fantasy option. He's been on a pretty good tear. You got to consider him as well. You got Gallinari here. You got Cauley Stein. So we got some big fantasy options here in this game, and that's why I would choose to start here. Okay, look at those fantasy points, right? So I'm looking at some of these guys, and I'm looking at the Clippers, and I'm rocking the Clippers shirt today. I think it's going to be a big night for the Clippers, and I think this is going to be a huge game. There's going to be a ton of fantasy points in this game. All right, the other game that looks pretty good is this New Orleans-Dallas game, and if you would like to get an early start, maybe consider jumping on the Toronto-Miami game. I see a lot of points in this game as well. So just starting there, like I said, I like Fox. I know I like Fox. I like some of these other guys, and I kind of feel like throwing them right on to the lineup. All right. Then, like I mentioned, switch over to this game, and we're looking at some of the players here, and there are some big players here. Like maybe instead of one of these Clippers, I can take Siakam, save a few dollars off of Toby, and pretty much get the same production from Siakam, I think, today. Okay, now we're at 32 left here, and look, we have Kawhi Leonard instead of like an Anthony Davis, right? So is that the correct play to play a Kawhi Leonard over like say an Anthony Davis? I don't think it is. So you're going to need one of these power forward spots again uh, for Anthony Davis, right? I think you got to take Anthony Davis at least on one of my lineups today, and the one I'm designing with you guys. We're going to be taking Anthony Davis here. Okay. So you choose: do I want Montrez in the big game or do I want Siakam? Right? I think they're going to put up a similar score, right? So you can choose on that one. I'm gonna choose Montrez because I like his game better, and I don't mind waiting, especially if I've got Davis coming. And now I'm gonna look for some players to get me some points early, right? So I'm looking over here, and I'm thinking Derrick Jones Jr., Justice Winslow. One of these two players is bound to have a big night, or is it Jay Rich? Right? Look at Justice Winslow when he's playing. Wow, so he's putting up big numbers, right? I do like players from this game, and I want to get some exposure to this game. I'm not sure where I want to go quite yet, but I do know I do want some exposure to that game. So I also like Buddy Hield here. I like Montrez. You got Willie Cauley Stein. This player, we could put maybe a Bielitsa here just to round the stack out of this game. When I'm looking at Bielitsa's numbers, I think they're pretty decent, and he's got a chance that he might hit a big one for you, right? But there are a lot of players in this slate. So if we're not just focused on the one game, because right now we're pretty heavy on the one game. We've already got six of our players coming from this one game, and that's a lot. So we can back off of it a little bit. Oh well, actually we got five players coming from the one game. Let's check our chat. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we got the one viewer here. You guys can join in at any time, and then let's see here. Let me see what did I like on this. Toronto 349, 373. So some of these in the 340s we really have to pay attention to. 373, 340, 380 for the Clippers. Wow, 380, 373. You know, those are pretty significant, I think. 373 and 380 here. These are huge numbers. Huge. And you got Willie Cauley Stein there. He's looked pretty damn good. He really has. He's been pretty hot. Even if he has a flat game in this Clipper game, it should go pretty well. All right, so we got Davis, Trez, and Cauley Stein. Now, I'm thinking how I want to do this here. Sorry about that. Here, I definitely like JJ Barea in this spot. They say he's got a hamstring game time decision. Yikes. So Pereira's not playing. A little scary. What if we go Sega? It's pretty expensive in that spot. I'm not sure why he's priced up there, but he's definitely priced up there. Getting close to this contest going off, guys, so we're going to need to make some serious progress here if you guys want to win some money today. We got Fox, Sega, Healed, and Gallinari all from the same game. Montrez, Willie Cauley-Stein. What about Devin Booker? Devin Booker is always a great fantasy option. He's never not a good fantasy option. So I would like to get him on our lineup too. Right? And then a couple other players that I would really love to see get on our lineup. How much is Fred VanVleet? You see, he's the same price as Sega. Fred VanVleet or Sega. You know, they probably Lowry's playing. Lowry's out, so I'm definitely going VanVleet. All right, so I'm going VanVleet there. Lineup's looking pretty good still. Fox, VanVleet, Buddy Hield, Devin Booker, Gallinari. This Gallinari is costing us a lot of money here. Is his production really worth this? I think it is. I think they're going to have a big night. You got Anthony Davis there. So we got some serious choices here. Cauley-Stein. Where's Julius Randle? Excuse me there. Yeah, I always like Julius Randle. There's nothing to not like about taking Julius Randle. He's a very solid play. But he's slightly more expensive than Cauley-Stein tonight. So I think we stick to our guns with Cauley-Stein. Now, where are we going to get this money? Are we going to take it off of Davis? Davis puts up a 70? Doesn't do us much good, does it? So yeah, maybe we take it off of Davis. Now we got the money to move this around. Bielitsa. I know I want some players here. There's Justice Winslow. You have Brad Beal here. We have 13 minutes. Serious points for Brad Beal. I guess you can go Beal or Booker there. Just kind of take your pick. I would go Beal or Booker there. And here we're gonna be with Justice Winslow. You got Hernan Gomez here though, and you got Bielitsa as well. So you got a couple options there in that little range. He's played pretty well when he got the minutes, but my gut is to go Justice Winslow here. Even though the Bielitsa gamble could pay off big. Too bad we can't get Ariza. I feel like Ariza could have a good game. Rudy Gay's there. There's a lot of games we haven't really looked much at. I know we kind of running low on time, and today's post is a little bit different. Usually we're going on at 2. Today we came on more around 3:30, and we're just trying to get a lineup that you guys can play that we can win some money on. We do have the chat going live, so go ahead and join in if you do feel like joining us. So I've got Fox, Van Fleet, Buddy Hield, Devin Booker, or Brad Beal. You can choose there. You got Gallinari, Curricks, Harrell, and Willie Cauley-Stein. Something about Cauley-Stein here, where he has to get his 35 points, is making me a little bit nervous. I want to see if there's something else we can do about that. No, making me a bit nervous there. Let's see what else we got here. Julius Randle, Markkanen, Drew Holiday, DeRozan, Anthony Davis. It's going to be a tough slate. It's not going to be easy, guys. Let's see here. Hmm. So a couple players we should consider. Maybe Dinwiddie. Maybe we should consider Dinwiddie. He's at 6,900 as opposed to Fox at 8,200. But this is going to be the lineup that we're going to run. And the other players. So if you downgrade from Fox to get Dinwiddie, you should be able to upgrade to get Warren here at 7,600 from Gallinari. All right. From Justin Winslow. All right, so you're going to get close. So that's the other option, guys. Let's go Dinwiddie. Alright, let's just fill in Ware in there. And then up top, this one's going to be Dinwiddie. Like this. And then we'll find the 800 that will fade off of one of these players. It's going to be tough. I think it could probably come off of Harrell. So this is your other option. You got two options there. So we can go with like a Hollis Jefferson, a Marvin, or look, we're 100 off of a Thaddeus. Marvin Williams has been on a pretty good tear. He has looked pretty good recently. So you can consider doing that as well. Those are really the two, and one maybe you should consider with Anthony Davis, where you get Anthony Davis there in those spots. Okay? Alright, so you got kind of three variations that you're going to play. You got the one with Marvin Williams, Dinwiddie, and TJ Warren. And then you got the other one where you have Fox, right? And Winslow and Harrell. Or Marvin Williams, maybe. Alright, but that's all I got for you guys today. Alright, so I'm going to log off. Good luck to everybody and have a good slate.